All right, welcome back to the Star Trek Rewatch, where every Thursday I watch an episode of Star Trek the original series and then read the entry from Alan Asherman's Star Trek Compendium. Um, I leave it open to you in the comments section to let me know what you think about it after I tell you what I think about it. And this week's episode, it's all right. The Lights of Zetar. Can tell I'm not really flipped on this one, so uh, this is going to be really short. The writers were Jeremy Tarcher and Shari Lewis. Yeah, I don't think I've seen any scripts from them at all. Um, the director was Herb Kenwith. Stardate 5725.3. Lieutenant Mira Romaine has been assigned to the Enterprise to supervise the transfer of new equipment to Memory Alpha, the central library facility of the United Federation of Planets. So this is a pretty cool concept, like a shared library for the Federation. See like Andorians and Tellarites and stuff there, which is kind of neat. One of the only things about this episode that I really think is cool. Mr. Scott is attracted to Lieutenant Mira Romaine, and the feeling is mutual. Then an energy storm of unknown nature destroys all the inhabitants of Memory Alpha and the collective memory of its computer banks as well. Apparently, as a result of the storm, Lieutenant Romaine is able to predict where the energy will strike next. The Enterprise. So actually the Enterprise gets attacked, they put their shields up and you see these lights, and everybody's like, oh, and Kirk can't talk, and it affects everybody differently, these lights, and Romaine collapses. McCoy is called to the bridge. He gives her a hypo spray, whatever, and then you see in her eye the light. So when they go to Memory Alpha after it's been hit by this energy cloud, for some reason Kirk tells her to has her beam down. I don't know why. There's some things in this episode that are kind of wonky that I just don't understand. But yeah, they find out that it's going to attack the Enterprise. The cloud's going to come back. She knows because she's psychically linked to the lights of Zetar. Um, Despite Kirk's best efforts, the energy enters the ship and possesses the mind and body of Mira. They discover that the storm is actually a collective mentality, the surviving life force of the last natives of Zetar, a dead planet. So very similar, almost different, but similar to last week's episode. Um, a dead planet, sole surviving life form, right? Well, in that case, it was a holographic projection last week, but this week it's the last survivors of a dead planet, a race. Mira's physical attributes make her an ideal host for the lights, who communicate through her as though they were speaking through a medium. So it's like possession, essentially, right? The Zetars refuse to leave the lieutenant's body. There is no Dana, only Zul. Or there is no Mira, only Zetar. Ghostbusters reference for you there. Um, the lights are extinguished when Mira is placed in a pressure chamber. The Zetars, which are accustomed to the pressure or to the vacuum of space and the ship's light gravity, are subjected to extremely high pressure, and a recovered Mira returns to Memory Alpha to help restore the planet's heavily damaged facilities. So here's a reaction shot of the bridge crew there reacting to the lights. Um, when Mira gets possessed, she makes these weird throat noises. I don't know. It's and I'm like, what? So in the episode, it's okay. I mean, we've seen similar ideas and themes on the show We're just rehashing stuff and not as good. So I mean that's kind of like my problem with season 3 is that we are recycling a lot of ideas and there's just no budget. I mean that's the problem. This is pretty much almost like a bottle episode again. Um yeah, I mean it's not terrible, but eh, it's okay. I don't know what next week's episode is. I should have looked ahead. But anyways, till then, yeah, this one's all. It's just all right. It's okay. It's kind of bored, right? Kind of a boring episode. The Scotty in love thing is kind of. I don't know. It's funny. What did Kirk say at the beginning? He did like a monologue at the beginning when a man of Scotty's age is in love. One time, his heart throbbed only for the ship. And now for this woman, like it was like, oh, it's kind of cringe. I expect Scotty to be more professional than he was in this episode. So like if you think back to like season 1, who mourns for, or was it season 2, who mourns for Adonias? I can't remember. You know the god. Like Scotty was in love in that episode. Um, and then Scotty like got possessed by Red Jack. You know Jack the Ripper and Wolf in the Fold. This time the roles reversed. He's in love and the woman's possessed. So you see what I'm saying about ideas being recycled and not as well done as they were previously. So that's what I mean by it. All right. Let me know what you think about it below. Thanks for watching. Until next time, have a wonderful day.